Yeah, this was 2018. Over a 2-month period, I had 3 separate cattle deaths occur here at the ranch. This is the spot where I found the second one.
Is that unusual to have 3 die within that time period?
Definitely. I might lose 1 or 2 head a year, but this was different. They weren't natural deaths. They were attacks.
What do you mean attacks? Like an animal?
No, I'm sure of it. These weren't a fluke or some kind of random attack. These were systematic attacks, and nobody has been able to give me a good explanation.
Can you tell me what happened?
I found my animals with their eyes and tongues cut out and their reproductive organs were removed.
How do you know it wasn't some sort of animal? That must be something that happens in this kind of terrain. A mountain lion, maybe?
Couldn't have been. These animals were cut with a tool, and in all 3 animals, the blood had been intentionally and completely drained and taken away. There wasn't a single drop in sight. No natural predator is capable of that. And you know the scariest part? There were no footprints or tracks of any kind.
No tracks?
None. And what's even stranger? No scavenger would touch the carcass. Creepy thing is, these attacks seem to only happen at night. In each of the 3 cases, I saw that heifer at the end of one day, and the next morning she was dead. And it only happens at night, when I'm away from the ranch. It's as if somebody's watching my movements, waiting for me to leave, so they know when to attack without being disturbed.
Have you talked to any of your neighbors about it? Have they experienced similar problems?
I've heard, ma'am, that it's happened at ranches all throughout the area. It's getting to the point where you're scared to go out into the pasture without a gun, 'cause you know some maniac's out there doing this horrific stuff. But with no suspects and no closure, you're just spinning. This is our livelihood. Something sick is happening out there, and the authorities haven't been able to get anywhere close to solving it.
So you've actually filed police reports?
We call the sheriff and they come down and take a look, but nothing's ever come of it. You know, these guys got bigger fish to fry. I've been investigating animal deaths. The one person who's kind of stayed on it is my local vet. He won't give up trying until he can figure out what's happening and what's going on, and he's seen a lot of them. You might want to pay him a visit. He's just in town.
I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you, Mr. Martin. This is Merle Ashley. Back to you, Lester, in the studio.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for having me.